Hey, welcome to another episode of Independence Update. This week we are at the Candy Cane Tree Farm. I'm joined with Kathy. Kathy, thanks for being with us. It's
Thank
great.
you, Kevin.
Great to meet you. Oh, I get to shake your
Yeah,
scarf
right.
even. So Kathy, tell me a little bit about Candy Cane Farm. When did you guys start this?
Oh, we started based on a dream many, many years ago, 1977. We bought the property with the intention of planting trees. And as in most cases, you make your share of mistakes early on, and we overcame a lot of those things and became very, very involved with our industry. And have been following the trends and the types of trees that we've planted over the years. We're very happy to be in this industry because it brings a lot of joy to people in the area.
Awesome. So you said it came from a dream.
Yeah.
What was it about running a tree farm that really attracted you guys?
Well, it's an environmentally correct things to do. Long before today's environmental movements, there were, in our age group, there were many other environmental movements,
Yeah.
and it was something that we wanted to do. It was good for the environment. It's good for the earth, and hopefully you'd like to make a little bit of income off of it as well.
You got to pay the bills,
yeah,
right?
That's right. And there's many bills for many years before you make your first penny at this.
I bet.
Yeah.
I had no idea this was an environmental boost. Like, how is that?
Oh, absolutely. When a young tree is planted as it's growing, it gives off a great amount of oxygen for the environment. It collects a lot of, the trees breathe in the carbon dioxide, so they cleanse the air and give us the oxygen that they produce. It also serves as homes for, beneficial insects, for birds, animals, all sorts of things. It leaves a nice wide open space too in the community where it's not built up. And so those are all good environmental factors. We try to do everything in an environmental fashion. Drip irrigation is very conservative of water resources. We use practically no sprays here in terms of insects because we do what's called integrated pest control, so we combine the species so insects don't come in and attack the field wholesale. They're confused by the different species. And so we practice a lot of good environmental practices that help the community.
That's interesting. So it's kind of like having a clean watershed, and so that all those little bugs we never see or think about help that ecosystem.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you had to learn what types of trees to plant and all that.
Yeah, we have, absolutely. We have industry associations, in our case the Michigan Christmas Tree Association, where we meet several times a year, take a look at the latest research data, compare notes, take a look at what trees are producing best and so forth. There's a lot of through Michigan State University also, there's a lot of help that comes to us through the university. And so, by working together as an association, we benefit the whole industry. And pretty much most of the states have this as well as it exists on a national level too.
That's really cool. Yeah. That's really cool. Now, do you guys provide any other services to the community beyond just offering trees?
At this point, we don't. I should say we do have living trees in containers back there. So if somebody wanted to put a living tree in the house about this tall in a pot and then plant it out in their yard in early spring, we have those available. Years ago, we started doing some nursery stock, but we're getting older now, and we're trying to scale back, and we want to keep the Christmas tree part of the business going, and that we enjoy so much. But we're trying to cut back on some of the daily labor intensive. This is labor intensive as well. Really, don't let me fool you,
yeah.
Because it involves the field cleanup, the planting, the mowing. Each tree is trimmed every year, making sure the irrigation is set for suitable levels when it isn't raining, and so forth. There's always something to do out there.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really looking forward to checking out the farm. Maybe we'll even find a tree for Independence Television.
All right,
talking
Kevin,
to you.
it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Absolutely.
And stay warm.
I'm going to try. I'm going to put
Yeah.
my hood on because
Yeah.
I'm freezing here.
Yeah.
But it was great talking to you.
Thank
and we'll see
you.
later.
Thank you for coming out.
Absolutely. Oh, hello again. As you know, we are here at the Candy Cane Tree Farm. We just got done talking with Kathy about how they got started and what they do here. So now we're going to fill you in on all of our government meetings that we've been filming lately. On Tuesday, November 21st, the Township Board of Trustees held a regular meeting. There were 2 public hearings. The first was for the 2018 Community Block Grant, and the second was on the 2018 budget. The board later approved both of those in regular business. There was also a presentation, and that presentation was about the completion of the SAW grant. In regular business, the board heard a first reading of an amendment to Chapter 30 on offenses. They also approved bids for the Lakeview Cemetery improvements. The board also heard a request to approve a quote to buy new ambulances, and they approved that request. At the December 5th trustees meeting, the board saw a presentation on Miracle League Easter Seals. They hope to build a ball field for kids with disabilities at Sashabaw Plains Park in the future. The board also saw a presentation from the treasurer on the township's investments. In regular business, the board approved the continuation of remodeling the Spray Park at Clintonwood. They also had a reading and approval of second reading, of an amendment to Chapter 30, Offenses, Article 8. The board reappointed members to various committees for new terms. The Zoning Board of Appeals met on December 6th. They heard 1 case and approved a residential variance. Their next meeting will be on January 3rd. The Clarkston City Council held a meeting on November 27th. The council heard a second reading of a change to the city ordinance. They also discussed some proposed administrative procedures. The next city council meeting is on December 11th. Also on December 11th, the Independence District Library Board and Clarkston Community Schools will be holding meetings. Now remember, all tapings of government meetings can be found at independencetelevision.com. We recently covered the Rotary's annual fall wine tasting. It was a great event again this year, and we have a video with us that we'd like to share with you now.
This event's about raising money for the Clarkston Rotary Club and about having fun. Originally it was designed to be a fundraiser, but it's become such a community event, as you can hear by the noise in the background. We're going to have pretty close to 500 people here tonight, and they come hungry, they come ready to drink some food, and most of all, they come ready to talk with their friends and neighbors. A lot of people will leave here tonight hoarse from talking too much, so it's a great night.
It's unique in our community, you know. We do events like this, you know, like Days of Clarkston or events like that where you can see friends and you can enjoy having a good time with everybody.
Well, I've often argued that charity begins at home. And we here in Independence Township in the Clarkston area are pretty fortunate to have not only a strong community, strong schools, many local organizations where people that are in need of temporary help can go. So I think we're pretty set there. We take care of our own. So with that, I think there's a real opportunity for us to reach out to other parts of the world and frankly, because we are so gifted and so blessed here, that we can give a little extra elsewhere. My favorite part is connecting with people I probably haven't seen since last year. And you know, with my schedule, I'm often pretty limited to the times that I can actually engage in social activities. So tonight's a real fusion of supporting a worthwhile cause, but also having a little bit of fun.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that video. We'd like to give a shout out to Jeff Lichty and the rest of the Rotary gang for working with us on that. We are excited for next year's event. We would also like to remind you that we are fast approaching the Holiday Lights Parade on December 16th. This is a great family event, and as always, we will be there covering it, streaming it live, and you can watch it live on independencetelevision.com, or you could come out, check it out, and maybe even get on TV. It's up to you. Back in August, we filmed local band The Hustlers at Hamlin Pub in Clarkston. Over the past couple of episodes, we have shared some of their originals, and we have one more for you today. We hope you enjoy it, and we're going to show it to you now.
We have one final original song to play for you tonight for these guys. This one is about, there's two choices that you can always take. There's the angel on your shoulder, and there's a bottle in your back pocket or on the old shelf. Troubles come and they don't go. They just linger like a veil of smoke. And they add up, it gets hard to see. The answers are right in front of me. Sometimes it's a bottle, sometimes a book. I never know which way to look. Drown my sorrow, bow my head to pray. Hope to God the devil don't get his way. One way make it nice and quick. It fades away with every sip. The other way is harder, and I let the devil in me win every time. Sometimes it's a bottle, sometimes a book. I never know which way to look. Drown my sorrow, bow my head to pray. Hope to God the devil don't get his way. Someday I'll quit this running around, and I'll finally settle down. I'll read the good book every night and pray to God he can keep me right. Till then, sometimes it's a bottle, sometimes a book. I never know which way to look. Drown my sorrow, bow my head to pray. Hope to God the devil don't get his way. Yes, I pray to God the devil don't get his way. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are the Hustlers. Thank you to Independence Television for coming out and videoing those songs. Thank you for coming out here. Thanks for Hamlin Pub for having us. Thank you.
As always, if you are looking for more events happening around town, make sure to check out www.clarkstoncalendar.org. Here at ITV, we would like to extend a huge congratulations to the Clarkston Wolves football team for winning the Division I state championship. They battled the star-studded West Bloomfield Lakers to an edge-of-your-seat 3-2 finish. The game was the second lowest scoring Division I state championship game in MHSAA history. We will have an exclusive video about the experience for you in our next episode. Once again, we would like to congratulate the boys varsity football team for their great accomplishment. It was an awesome experience for all involved. It was really cool seeing the community out there. And go Wolves, maybe they'll do it again next year. We have now entered, speaking of championships, we have now entered basketball season. ITV intends to cover as many home games as possible this year. You can watch them live on our website, or you can catch them on demand via our YouTube channel or on Comcast channels 10 or 22. It's going to be an exciting season. We're hoping they can repeat. I guess we'll find out, and we can't wait to experience that with you. To catch any other shows, you can tune into Channel 10 or check us out on YouTube under Independence Television. You can follow us on Facebook, also under Independence Television, to stay up to date with all the things we have happening. Here at ITV, we are always looking for new show producers, so if you have a show idea or have an event you would like us to cover, you can email us at update@independencetelevision.com or you can call us at 248-623-3661. From everyone at ITV, I hope you have a great week and a wonderful holiday. I'm going to spend a little more time checking out these trees and maybe get something for the studio. We'll catch you next time. Community knows it's real. It's real TV.
This is real.